Okay, here we go. Check this out. Listen, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all what I know. Because I just said this to somebody and they think I'm playing with it. I'm going to tell y'all what I know. Ain't really nothing real. When it comes to these celebrities, there's nothing really real. Okay? You be better off singing a Wu-Tang song. Ain't nothing really real. Oh, and for those who were in my earlier live, let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something. Sidebar. I troubleshooted with this sewing machine. I ain't go. I'm gonna be nice. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about you. Okay, we good. I troubleshooted with this thing for my entire day. These are facts. And then I decided to leave it alone and go handle something else. And do you wanna know that just now something said, girl, just she trying to be funny, or because she right here. So let me get my, or something else going on, because that's my world. So yeah, something was going on, right? It's okay. Let me just crank this thing up and see what's gonna happen. Everything I had planned on accomplishing as far as sewing today, none of that got done or completed. I mean, some stuff did get started, but my sewing machine wanted to get an attitude with me. Listen, what had happened was this. It was an accident. I had the vacuum hose on backwards. Didn't know it. And I was going to vacuum the sewing machine. And it's, look at that. Instead of, she's still mad because I can feel the particles in my throat. Instead of vacuuming the sewing machine, it spit out a whole bunch of whatever the last, I don't know what it was. It looked like a bunch of baking soda, to be honest with you. And I said, oh my gosh. So you know that's gonna get all in the machine. That's gonna get all on the old parts and everything. So I went ahead. I tried to do a little quick clean or whatever. Oh, she was mad. She was mad. She didn't want to work. I did everything I could. I troubleshoot it. She didn't want to work. She didn't want to work. I worked on this thing for hours trying to figure out what I could do to make it better, and she just kept seizing up on me. I said, that's messed up. This my bottom chick right here. And then just now, I just gave her a try and boom. It was like nothing ever happened. I'm like, how, where they do that at? Now, so that's the story for everybody who's rocking with me earlier, who was doing the lanyard. Because I'm actually get ready to finish that out real quick. We was almost finished. Now, this situation here, it's fake. That's what I came on here for. It's fake. Yeah, it's fake. From the rooter to the tutor, everything going on with these celebrities nowadays is nothing but fakeness. And as bad as it may sound and can be, they just get worse and worse with it because that's just how bad society has gotten. And let me give you two ways. First of all, the economy is bad. People's morals and values have changed. Uh, you know, we need money more than ever. More than ever. And social media is definitely one way to get it. That's for sure. Okay? Attention, new currency. I said that years ago. That means at all costs. At all costs. And they set up fake scenarios all the time, and they be acting just as good. And you be done fell in love with them, or you like them. You like them real good because you just do. I don't know why you do that. These people ain't real. Ain't nothing real about them. They here to fulfill whatever they need to fulfill to get you to take them as, being real. And, believe things that they say and do, fall for things they say and do, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, when you put it all together, it's not real. Funky Dineva's doing some great acting, but I'm pretty sure Funky Dineva just knows how to act. I mean, I don't know him like that. Tamar is known for being messy, so it's not hard to believe that, she just being her messy self. Tamar is barely known for being talented, but she is beyond talented. It shouldn't even be necessary for her to do any of this. But when I went over there to that Mercury retrograde or whatever it's retrograde, something she got. The little movie, musical that she did. And it is nice, okay? It is nice. I like all the songs. They're not really all my speed. But there's a couple that I like real good. Especially You on You. I just put a you on you. That one. Tamar, I don't like. I don't like her character. But Tamar, the singer, the performer, shit, I'll go to her concert. Sure will. And we bad. We down real bad when they gotta pull some shit like this. And I go in that comment section watching that retrograde thing, and I see how many people said if it wasn't for all that drama, we would not even be here. And that is true, including myself. Including myself. Come on, baby. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. That's why we heavy duty. You know what I'm saying? We just not gonna hit this D-ring and break no needles today. That's all. Come on, you was sewing just fine a minute ago. You was sewing just fine a minute ago. I was telling everybody you was over here being a big girl and all that. And now you want to do me like this again. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Starting to act like my brother, which is my brother sewing machine. It is sitting over there, and I have yet to be able to figure out what the issue is. And here we are with this one. Let's say brand new. Still in the honeymoon phase. And when they give me these kind of problems, don't do it, baby. There you go. See how you just did that? Listen. Now we're gonna go backwards. See how you going backwards on it? Man, listen. Forward. Just keep going. Because when I get ready to do this bag, I don't want all these extra problems. Okay? You can't mess with the money, baby. You know what I mean? You can't do that. I can correct myself. You can correct yourself. And we can. Yeah, something ain't right there. Because I should just keep. I should be able to. Oh, that's what. God dog it. I said this right here gonna be my downfall. But I need to say something else, Donna. Because if I claim it, it's mine. But I think that's what got me in trouble in the first place. Letting it tighten up. This big old spool right here. So I have to make sure that it's not getting tight. Because it's throwing my hind parts over here all off track. And she don't like that. She don't like that. Yeah, this mess here fake. It's fake. It's all about look who we paying attention to. Because I don't watch Funky Dineva. Nothing against that person, but I don't watch her. How many people done tuned in? How many people doubling, tripling back to see if Funky Dineva gonna say something, if Tamar gonna say something, Mendeces, Yandy gonna say something. So all of them getting attention from it. Ain't nobody mad at nobody. You can always pretend to be broke up for a little while. You can always make a little deal with somebody. And, you know, you get a cut, I get a cut. However that may go. Storylines. You know, they just take the reality shows and they make them real. Like they just act them out themselves. So they don't gotta be on love and hip hop and all that kind of stuff. They could make that happen right here on social media. When you made up your mind that you was gonna accept any type of low life scum of the earth, BS floating around here, you gave everybody permission to continue to play your face, and you swore to them that while they was doing that, you was gonna act like you didn't understand, and you was gonna love it. You doing your part, they doing their part. Hit the like, because you know I'm telling the truth. So don't come in here and get this knowledge and then don't hit that like button. Don't you do that. You're going to make a big mistake doing that. Pay homage. We can go back as far as you want to go. Most, if not all of this stuff y'all are experiencing now, I pre-warned you about years ago, and your ass didn't listen. You didn't prepare, you didn't listen, you didn't care, you didn't believe. And now it is just as normal as the breath you take. There's no denying it. Y'all ain't doing nothing but being late to discovery. That's all you're doing. And these stories don't be real. And you tell me something is not wrong with society when you got someone as talented as Tamar, because I take Tamar over Tony any day. And I am not young, but Tamar gets down. She do. She get down. You got it, baby. Back and forth, whichever way we want to go. You got it. This your world. Okay? We knock projects out like it ain't no thing. Alright? Don't you ever be sitting over here acting like you unsure about yourself. You can go through every layer and then some. Alright? And I'm gonna be right here to make sure you don't get hurt. We ain't gonna break a needle. Don't worry about it, baby. Okay. Bust up and through that like Superwoman. Yeah, that's fake. That's fake there. That's fake. That's fake. You can look at the way he...
Went to a friend's birthday party.
This bullshit here with her swole ass face.
A friend's birthday party.
First of all, that I gave a friend a birthday party shit. What would be the point? I know Tamar messy, but what would be the point if you know you didn't get that boy no birthday party? What would be the point? Okay. And I know Funky Dineva be saying all kind of stuff, but and did he really need an excuse to just be on here saying all, dropping all them F-bombs and all that other stuff he was doing? Yeah, that's what he wanted to do. Come on here and say, y'all can call me all kinds of F's. And I was like, why is he talking like that? Because that's weird, bro. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. It's just way too much. Way too over the top. Way too dramatic. And her musical was good. The storyline was good. Her mama Vince, they did a good job. Vince and Tamar is always funny together. She said, baby daddy cousin. He said, I'm not your cousin. He said that real quick too. I guess he said, don't put me in that mess. Having people think we was cousins. I think there was a rumor they got started one time that they might have been cousins or something. And you know, a lot of these celebrities will start rumors about their own selves just to get a buzz. That's not anything new, but y'all be acting like you fall for anything too easily. Too easily. Because, you know, not to put nothing past Tamar, but if this is true, then, you know, she was with David and Mendeces was allegedly with Yandy when they supposed to have started this affair. So, you know, that's true. That, hey, that's a stain you're gonna have to wear for a long time. I don't know, who was that? Oh, that was old girl messing with Tamar. That white dude, that JT dude, or whatever his name was. But I just don't buy it. I just don't buy it. I think that they wanted to purposefully put that out there. And if you think about it, it's really genius. Because when you go and you see you go to like the 28-minute mark, somewhere around there, and you see Mendeces snatch that phone out her hand, and then he roll up on her like he about to whoop that trick. Get, whoop that, get, yeah. I mean, it adds up, because when you say shift that uterus, like, what we talking about, bro? Shift that you, yeah. I would have took off running, I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty bold. I could not stand there if my dude snatched my phone and while I'm in his face, I'm standing here telling another dude that he gonna shift my uterus. But it's damn the genius, because y'all don't really know how to separate reality from That's not reality. And y'all run around here kind of putting the real story in with this. And especially when, you know, Mendeces is jumping up on Tamar and got her choked up in the corner. Shift your uterus. Shift your uterus. And y'all talking about that's how Tamar got her teeth knocked out. Now come on now. That story is not true. Unless somebody whooped her tail for real. I never believed that story to be true. Like, girl, how you gonna wake up and then say you don't know what happened and then that's all we hear about it? But girl, bye. That story was never true, never real in my opinion. I can't. Never was a true story such as that. Now, Now, if yeah, that story just wasn't true. We're not even gonna spend too much time on that. That was not a true story. But it works. I mean, it's a good addition to the whole thing. Y'all believe it's true. Now you wondering if Tamar was doing a threesome with Mendeces and his friend and they whooped her ass and left her for dead. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Ain't nobody finna play about themselves like that. And whatever people wanna see, think, hear, feel, whatever about them dear Braxtons. Just think about any predominant family with money. I don't care what my loved one was doing, but when you go to knocking out her teeth and leaving her foot in the pool of blood for dead, or we gonna find out who did what, and you gonna pay. There's no option for there to be, for that not to be. We gonna find out who did what, and you gonna pay. I forgot I was using rivets. Damn, son. You did all that, son? Okay, I can undo it. No biggie. Too bad y'all not gonna get the tutorial on the rivets. But, maybe somewhere else or another class or whatever you want to do with your ass. I don't know and I don't care. I can't with y'all. I just put on you. I got a copyright that last time I messed with Tamar songs. Ooh, they're so tiny. I'm gonna use the tiniest ones. I'm gonna use, I should use the brown one. But my swivel D-ring is, it's looking bluish gray at this point. So what I'm going to do, this is what I'm gonna do, baby. This is what I'm gonna do. How thick do I want it? How do you want it? How does it feel? Blowing up as a casket, fasting out for it. So it's all fake, just so everybody can get their name buzzing. People will literally do anything and run anything for views. Nobody has a portion of the conscience that they once had, and even that was not realistic. That was fake too. They never had one. That's on you for even thinking that, but you thought it. You did. Weird. But you know they're celebrities, so they don't care. They don't care. It's by any means necessary. These folk didn't get all these surgeries and make all these sacrifices and everything so they can be in the spots they were in just to watch it go away and to lose any amount of income that they could possibly muster, because you know that's where you rather give your money to, your attention to, your likes to. The ones who are celebrities, the ones who are deceiving you the most. that's they can get your attention real easy. All they need is just, you know, juicy story, some BS, any type of BS. And if it's negative, better. Good news, not really. You know, you're going to complain either way, but you would definitely stay locked in if it's negative. And honestly, given the documentary or whatever musical she did, that throwback style, I mean, it was nice. Genius. Really enjoyed it. I can take her personality all day when she doing her music, when she dancing, singing, goofing off, however she doing. That personality, I can get with that. But when she be mixing in with this other stuff and having drama going on, I really be despising that chick. For real. But you see what life they choose. Because to be honest, if you go listen to any of her music, or you actually go watch the entire musical that she put together, it's no biggie. It's a throwback style. You know, it's a little cute thing. She gave you a whole little sample of her music with, you know, very good opticals. Her getting it on, having an affair, messing around with two men, went on real big. You know, it was he picked up and carried up this, it was all sensual. She performed her songs. All of that was nice. All of that was nice. With all that personality Tamar has, it's real hard to understand how it would take these drama incidents all the time for people to go and check out her work, because she is actually truly, truly, truly talented. That's not even something that I could really say is 100% on where we at now. Yes and no, because a lot of that is on her. She liked that drama. She likes that. That's her middle name. She likes that. So she's very comfortable in that. She loves that. And it's just ridiculous. So I'm trying not to make too much noise. But I'm going down. I'm about to beat this rivet in place. And baby, I'm getting it on the table. I'm getting it on the table. of putting this hole up in here. I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna use my awl, because this would be, I would have to beat this thing like it stole something in order for it to go through these layers. Although I would love to do that. Jeez, I would. I have a punching bag, so I can use that when I get finished. I'm gonna use this owl. Poke a hole in it. 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 Okay. Where we gonna go, baby? In front or the back of this? Where you wanna be? 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 Come on, honey bun. You know, they are going to leave my girl all the way alone. Or somebody is going to have to answer to me. Because I am so sick of them harassing her. I need to do a video calling these heifers out too. And I will.
Your weight loss journey. Once weekly Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Don't take it allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family have medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Ask your healthcare.
Damn, baby, did I break you?
Why is La Roche-Posay recommended by dermatologists worldwide? Highly effective skin care. La Roche-Posay face moisturizer. More than just a moisturizer. Helps repair skin barrier in just 1 hour. 48-hour hydration. La Roche-Posay.
There we go. There we go.
This road
Good to go solo.
on the largest satellite mobile network, you're connected. Now hurry up and make my truck.
It all started in
This finna be fire. This finna be fire. Watch what I tell you. This finna be that ish. This finna be that ish. This finna be it, baby. This that one right there, baby. They done stepped the game up with the fashion shows, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. It ain't no boring old. Nah. It's nothing like it used to be. But then it's back to what it used to be. They done stepped the game up with it. I know this finna be good. Came out with the organ music. Okay. Man, didn't I tell y'all to hit that like button? Hit the doggone like button. I should not have to keep repeating myself. But when I see you come up in here, and you don't hit that like button, yeah, we're going to pay only. Those live streams don't be the same, but they sure won't be for free. And you can't even hit the like button. Regardless of what's going on. See that like button going up. Y'all still
identity. It draws inspiration from the book Slaves to Fashion by Monica L. Miller, which explores Black dandyism. Now, what's that? Black dandyism is the art of dressing with style, confidence, and intentionality, a way of using fashion to reclaim power and demand respect. Picture this. In the 18th and 19th centuries, Black men, some enslaved, some free, wore sharply tailored suits as a form of silent rebellion. In a society that saw them as less than human, dressing impeccably was a radical act. It shattered stereotypes and forced people to confront their biases. And it wasn't just about looking good. It was about cultural identity, when society tried to deny them one. These men were saying, I am dignified, I am powerful, I am human. That's the essence of super fine. The roots of Black dandyism. But where did this style come from? It started in places like New Orleans, Haiti, and London, where free Black communities thrived. The next aesthetics, bold colors, intricate patterns, and luxurious fabrics. It was fashion diplomacy, a way of negotiating their place in a colonial world. These pioneers weren't just copying European fashion, they were remixing it. They added their own culture flair, blending Western goods with African textiles and accessories. Superfine isn't just about clothes, it's about cultural fusion, resilience, and redefining identity. It's about using fashion as a language to speak when society tried to silence them. Now to the Harlem Renaissance and the birth of modern Black style. Fast forward to Harlem Renaissance, a cultural explosion where Black writers, musicians, and artists redefined American culture, and of course fashion played a massive role. Black men wore zoot suits, bold, oversized, and tailored to perfection. It was about taking up space unapologetically. The exaggerated silhouettes challenged societal norms and became a symbol of resistance, even getting banned during World War II for using too much fabric. And now let's not forget about Black women. Black women were also setting trends, rocking flapper dresses, sequins, and bold accessories. They weren't just participating in fashion, they were leading it, just like today. But icons like Josephine Baker took Paris by storm, influencing European designers and proving that Black style was global. Black history, fashion, and the Met Gala. And here's why this is so important. The fashion industry has historically overlooked Black designers, even though Black culture has shaped so many global trends, from hip-hop's influence on streetwear to the tailoring skills of legends like Virgil Abloh and Dapper Dan. Black creatives have built the foundation of lifestyle. Celebrities like Rihanna and Zendaya have been rocking Black designers for years, but this Met Gala is the first to truly honor Black fashion as a theme. Let's be real, Black culture shapes fashion in a way that rarely gets credit. From hip-hop streetwear to high-fashion couture, Black designers, stylists, and trendsetters have influenced everything. Take Dapper Dan, for example. In the 80s, he was remixing luxury fashion before big brands even realized it was cool. Fast forward to today, and brands like Gucci, Balenciaga, and Louis Vuitton are heavily inspired by Black creativity. Now, with this Met Gala theme, we're finally seeing the influence fully recognized on fashion's biggest stage. Black designers who paved the way. You can't talk about Black fashion without talking about the legends who paved the way. Some of these names are not others, they were hidden from history. And Loewe, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce her name, but she's the Black woman who designed Jackie Kennedy's wedding dress, but never got credit for it. First up, Anne Loewe, imagine designing the most iconic wedding dress of this century, Jackie Kennedy's, yet remaining completely uncredited. That was Anne Loewe's reality. She was
She's
the
not
first African American to
uncredited.
become a
She
noted
definitely
fashion designer.
she didn't get it
crafting
then.
Gowns from America's elite, including the Rockefellers and the Roosevelts.
She definitely gets it
But
now.
because of her race, her name was erased from the narrative. Her attention to detail and her hand-sewn roses were legendary, and Louis didn't just make clothes, she created art, yet she was paid far less than her white counterparts. This Met Gala is an opportunity to finally give her the spotlight she always deserved. Let's see if somebody does it. It will be very interesting to see if any celebrities will give an emphasis on some of these black designers who were non-credited. Now let's move on to Patrick Kelly. Next, Patrick Kelly, a Mississippi-born designer who took Paris by storm in the
That would be.
1980s.
I don't think
He
anybody
was the
said
first
it.
black designer accepted into Paris Chamber Syndicate, a huge deal in the fashion world. Known for his bold colors, oversized bows, and playful, provocative designs, Patrick's work was a celebration of black culture and history. But Patrick didn't just make fun clothes, he made statements. He incorporated racial imagery like Golowick dolls and watermelon prints, reclaiming harmful stereotypes and turning them into powerful, bold fashion statements. His work was joyful, political, and unapologetically black, yet his name is rarely mentioned in mainstream fashion history. This Met Gala could finally bring his legacy to the forefront. Let's see if somebody does it. Now, one of my faves, Dapper Dan, the king of Harlem streetwear, who went from getting sued by Gucci to collaborating with. If you have in the 1980s, he was remixing creating custom pieces for hip-hop legends before logomania was even a trend. His designs weren't just flashy, they were revolutionary. Dapper Dan was remixing high fashion to reflect black culture, giving his community a luxury status that the industry wasn't ready to grant them. But the fashion world didn't just appreciate his creativity. Instead, he was sued by the very brands that now collaborate with him.
I mean,
Fast
of
forward
course,
to today,
he
and
stole
Dapper
the
Dan is
brand's work
officially
and was
partnered with
profiting
Gucci,
off of it.
even opening a boutique backed by the brand. Dapper Dan didn't just change streetwear, he changed fashion,
They're gonna sue him
period.
first.
And his journey from
Let
being
him know,
stunned
son. What you
to
doing, son?
celebrated is the epitome of cultural
What you doing,
resilience.
son? What you doing?
Now Virgil Abloh, the creative genius behind Off-White and Louis Vuitton, who completely changed the industry. Virgil Abloh was a visionary, from architecture to music to fashion. His influence was limitless. As the first black artistic director of Louis Vuitton, Virgil brought streetwear to the luxury runway, redefining what high fashion could be. With Off-White, he blurred the lines between street style and luxury, but his work wasn't just about clothing, it was about storytelling. He used quotation marks and irony to make statements on consumerism, race, and culture. Virgil's legacy is about breaking boundaries and challenging norms. He showed that black creativity belongs at the top of fashion world. His ultimately passing left a void, but his influence continues to inspire a new generation of designers. And let's not forget about today's stars, Laquan Smith, Christopher John Rogers, Telfer Clements. They're redefining luxury, and I expect to see them all over the Met Gala red carpet. Oliver Rustin. Last but not least, Oliver Rustin. As the creative director of Balmain, Oliver is one of the most powerful figures in fashion industry today, taking over at just 25 years old. He didn't just bring the brand back to relevance, he turned it into a culture powerhouse. Oliver's designs are bold, glamorous, and unapologetically powerful, but his story goes beyond fashion. Born to a Somali mother and Ethiopian father, and adopted by white parents, his journey is one of self-discovery and identity. He's used his platform to champion black representation in luxury fashion, dressing Beyonce, Rihanna, and Naomi Campbell. Through his work, he's not only redefining Balmain, but also shattering stereotypes about who belongs at the top in fashion. So I wanted to come to a quick conclusion. These designers weren't just making clothes, they were challenging the system, breaking barriers, and creating cultural movements. Yet their stories are often overlooked or minimized. This Met Gala isn't just about fashion, it's about giving these pioneers the recognition they deserve. And I hope that somebody really does it. Without designers
Raise your
like
hope
Annie
and
Lo,
win and
there'd be
grab
no
any
timeless
other
elegance. Without Patrick Kelly, no playful provocation.
and see
Without Dapper
what you
Dan,
get.
no luxury streetwear. Without Virgil Abloh, no off-white revolution. And without Olivier Rostand, no fearless, glamorous power dressing. These legends paved the way, not just for black designers, but for the entire fashion industry. And now it's time for the world to finally acknowledge that. So, what can we expect at the Met Gala? Okay, let's get into the fun part. What are we actually going to see
Well,
on
that
the
was
Met Gala?
2025
Because with a theme
Black
like super fun
Dandyism
tailoring black style,
Met
this
Gala.
is about to be one of the most powerful and visually
It
stunning
has
Met
passed.
Galas ever.
It was good.
In my opinion. This theme is all about precision, structured silhouette, sharp tailoring, and luxe excellence in action. Expect to see precision tailoring and sharp silhouettes. First things first, tailoring. The theme literally has tailoring in the title. So expect to see impeccable fitted suits, double-breasted velvet exaggerated lapels, and custom embroidery, feminine power dressing, structured corsets, dramatic shoulder pads, and sleek tuxedo-inspired gowns. Sharp lines, bold cuts, and avant-garde shapes that scream sophistication and black excellence. Think about it. Every Met Gala, someone brings that unexpected element. This year, I want to see celebs take tailoring to another level. Maybe structured gowns with exaggerated shoulders, futuristic cuts, or suits with modern Afrofuturist twists. Expect to see Harlem Renaissance glam meets Afrofuturism. One of the biggest inspiration for this theme is the Renaissance. I love this era. An era of jazz, intellectualism, and exciting fashion. So expect to see velvet, silk, bouquet, and jacquard, Art Deco inspired gowns with intricate beading and fringe, pearls, gloves, feathered headpieces, classics 1920s glam, but with a modern twist. 1920s is actually one of my favorite eras. I actually love Harlem Renaissance style, so this is going to be so exciting for me. But let's take it further, because black fashion isn't just about the past, it's about the future. Imagine sci-fi inspired suits, metallic fabrics, structured silhouettes, robotic elements, Afrofuturist masks and accessories, face jewelry, avant-garde headpieces, also glowing fabrics, space-age couture, and culture motifs reimagined in high-tech way. This could be the year someone shows up looking like a royal from Wakanda, and I'm here for it. Expect to see statement looks from black designers. If there's one thing I need to see this year, it's black designers dominating the red carpet. This Met Gala isn't just about inspiration from black culture. It's about actual black creators being front and center. Laquan Smith, known for ultra-sexy sculpture designs, Christopher John Rogers, bold colors, exaggerated shapes, and drama. Telfar Clemens, iconic gender fluid and unapologetically black. Olivier Rostand, Mohamed, high fashion with strong black representation. I'm hoping celebrities actually work with black designers instead of just pulling archives pieces from white-owned fashion houses. This is the moment to celebrate black creatives in a real way. So some wild card predictions. Who's going to serve the best look? So who is going to steal the show? My top bets, of course, Rihanna. She never misses. I need her
She
in
al-
custom Laquan
she
Smith
often
or
misses.
something inspired
Almost
by
said
Josephine
always.
Baker. Zendaya, of course, her stylist.
She definitely
Roche,
often misses. Y'all just be saying that because it's
always gets
Rihanna.
it right. and
But a
expect
lot of the
something
stuff she be
historically
wearing,
accurate
like,
with a
what, girl?
futuristic twist.
You don't gonna sit
Billy
down
Porter,
somewhere
listen, Billy Porter shows up to the Met Gala like
with that
it's
mess.
the Hunger Games, and I expect him to do it again. On the men's side, I need to see ASAP Rocky, Daxon Idris, and Michael B.
I
Jordan
haven't seen
actually
nothing
embrace the theme with bold
impressive
tailoring,
from
no
ASAP.
boring black tuxes allowed. The
So y'all
biggest
can kill that
question,
one
will
too.
celebs understand the theme?
Just
But here's the thing,
you're just calling
every
out people's
year,
names
some celebs
for
completely
no
miss the
reason.
theme. They just show up in a random designer gown that says nothing or has nothing to do with the assignment. This year, that's not an option, according to me. So, some of my final thoughts. This Met Gala has the potential to be one of the most important fashion moments in history. Yes, as Black history. But only if celebrities, designers, and brands take this seriously. So, what do you think? I'd love to know what you think. Like, please let me know in the comments. Like, who are you excited for? What designer? What celebrities? And what are you expecting? And yeah, like how serious do you think they should take it? And also let me know, like, who do you think will serve the best look? Which black designers deserves to be featured on the red carpet? And do you think celebs will actually understand this theme this time? And if you reach this far, thank you so much for watching.
It's
And
an
I hope
excellent
you
video.
like this video and this
Very, very
topic as much as
good.
I did. And if you like this type of videos, please give me a like so I know and these type of videos. And drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, you probably like these videos as well. And I'll see you on my next video.
Our athletics had disappointed for years. Thanks to the finally demand a little accountability around here.
Oh, yeah. Demand accountability.
Free.
Here we go.
Third time today.
We will get out of
The
here.
Robot One Fall Winter 2024 collection was a collection that changed everything. It was titled Time, and a lot of the pieces
Okay,
represented the
so
seasons
how about
that
we don't just give me a show? I don't want all that talking. Just give me a show. Just give me a show. Okay, where we went? Yeah. Let's see what we got up under here. Hot. Double up.
Thanks to the breakthroughs at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, 4 out of 5 kids in America will survive cancer. But 1 out of 5 won't make it. What if that one child was yours? At St. Jude, we won't stop dies of cancer. But we can't do it without your help.
We was just tell the truth about what cancer really is. All the rest, and why don't you just do that? Oh, my bad. You can't make that money. I got you. I got you. Okay. So really, I should have made 4 of these, and I only made 2 of these. There's no way I only made 2. Maybe I only brought 2 up front, because there is no way in the bloody pit of hitters. I only cut 2 of these. Looks like it. Okay. We shall go back. We shall cut again. Do I wanna? I don't know. Let's see what it's looking like right here. Styling and profiling, baby.
Christmas was coming, and all through the town, our hoops
Do
were
it,
out
baby.
shopping with top toys to track down. No last-minute panic. Big name gifts for all. But one made sure every hoop got their haul. While you
No
stroll
doubt,
through town
baby.
square, keep your eyes peeled. Some voodoo will delights are a bit more concealed.
Get that sorcery on our body. We do not do no holidays. Take them rituals on our body here. It couldn't be original with the music? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's nice. It couldn't be original with the music. I'm disappointed. Nice hat, nice hat, nice hat. Come on, baby. You're going to give me a perfect fit. I already see. Look at him. 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 Show off. Show off. Girl. Show off for you. See what we can. I got the right there. Right there. Okay, so as soon as you pass the line, then you spread it right here. Roll it out. Just like that. Why do I feel like I just pinned this on the wrong side to the wrong side? I did. Because I'm putting the fur on the inside. Gosh, dog it. Almost did a remix of the remix. Still would have been nice though. Wait, isn't that how I wanted to do it? I think the second one is the one. Just like this. Get it right.
game to a new level. So why not a new phone? Google Pixel 10? Woo! That's a number. Picture day tomorrow? I'll be ready.
Discover Mela B3 Serum. Visibly corrects discoloration.
Get a large stuffed crust for $9.49 from Little Caesars. It has delicious breadcrumbs on a cheese stuffed crust that make it, what's the word? Edge crunch-tastic. You read my mind, kiddo. Get the lowest price in stuffed crust for only $9.49. Little Caesars is the real deal. Pizza.
Pizza. I know it's not thunderstorming outside. I know that ain't the thunderclaps I heard outside. I say, it's Monday, Atlanta, calm down. Okay? Let folks go about their day in peace on a Monday. What's wrong with you? You ain't got to be all like that there. You know? You ain't got to be all like that there, baby. It is Monday. Don't be raining and carrying on out here. Don't you do it. Soggy, grumpy folks. Wrecks and things going on. Black is black. You and me on the wall, children, sisters, something like that. Flawless execution. That's what we're doing, baby. What we doing?
circulates heat for incredible comfort
Okay.
wherever
Going
you
in
are.
for the final
Because the average
pull.
hoodie made these days
Let's
is limp,
see.
flimsy, and has one weird kangaroo pattern on the front. And listen, you're not a kangaroo, you're a man.
How she land? How she
Thousands of men around the
land?
world already love wearing the bearskin hoodies instead
They
of
like
the
that.
regular hoodies. Why? Because sure, your average
Okay,
hoodie
so
provides
we're gonna
decent
get
insulation to keep you warm. But as soon as you go outside, the wind blows,
just a little
the
bit.
rain falls. That's why we designed a new Version 4.0 with improved insulation technology on the waist, arms, and hood. Plus, now you can attach the new to the inside of the hoodie for an instant waterproof layer that blocks rain double time. Finally, a functional hoodie you can actually take outside. You're seeing this video because we want to offer you 60% off the Bearskin 4.0 with free delivery. And you may not see this video again, so
I
scan the
think-
QR code on the screen with your phone camera now to reserve your order. Or you can go to StopBadHoodies.com
Just a little bit.
and your discount. Just like you, we
Just a
hate
little
carrying
bit.
handbags, duffel bags, or messenger bags just to keep your ride. Because hey, you're not a messenger, you're a man. This is the world's only 3-in-1 waterproof tactical hoodie with 10 pockets and adjustable insulation technology. With fully adjustable toggles on the waist, arms, and hood. There's just no way for the rain or wind to get inside. Need more storage? Get 5 secure zip pockets on the outside, 2 zip pockets on the inside, and 3 fleece-lined drop pockets on the inside. So, does the bearskin hoodie work on a day-to-day basis? No. It looks fantastic. This is a hoodie you can take out in the wild, wear at home or in the office, or while climbing up a glacier on your hands and knees. With a fully adjustable design, you get the perfect square profile that's never too bulky or baggy. With a customized fit. And that's why everybody knows guys look better in a bearskin. You see that material? It's called bearskin microfleece. It's made from real polar bears. Not really, but it's made with extra microfleece that's perfect for cold or snowy weather. You can attach the heavy storm rain jacket. You can block the rain when you head outside and pack it away in its own stash pocket when the storm is over. So if you're ready, go to StopBadHoodies.com or scan the QR code on the screen with your cell phone now to activate the site.
And it still went in my I guess supposed to go the other way. Everything happens for a reason. I said everything happens for a reason. Should fit. Oh, babe. Like so like that. Or shit, y'all ain't hitting that like button again. Let me go and get you on up out of here.